EA Sports has unveiled a series of transformative updates to the club's mode in its upcoming release, EA FC 26. Among the most significant changes is the removal of the traditional skill tree, which has been a staple feature for player progression, now replaced by a new system called Archetypes. This system allows players to define their in-game persona through 13 different archetypes, each offering unique playstyles, perks, and attributes. These archetypes are inspired by real-life football icons and are not restricted by player positions, providing gamers with the flexibility to experiment with different roles on the field. This change is part of EA's broader effort to revitalize clubs, a mode that has often been overshadowed by the more popular Ultimate Team. In addition to the archetypes, EA FC 26 clubs will introduce FUT-like cards that visually represent players' progress and attributes. Similar to the popular Ultimate Team mode, these cards can be upgraded from bronze to icon status, offering a sense of progression and achievement. Alongside these changes, EA has introduced new live events and house rule modes, such as Rugby Rush, to keep gameplay fresh and engaging. However, the introduction of FC points for purchasing XP multipliers has raised concerns about potential pay-to-win dynamics, a controversial topic in gaming communities. These updates signal EA's commitment to enhancing the social and competitive aspects of clubs, aiming to attract both new and returning players.
Gearbox Software has announced that Borderlands 4 will feature the largest and most seamless world in the franchise's history, leveraging advanced technology to enhance the gaming experience. According to Gearbox CEO Randy Pitchford, the development team has utilized cutting-edge hardware capabilities to create a more expansive environment without the traditional constraints that have previously limited game design. This includes the ability to move large amounts of data quickly, allowing for a more fluid and uninterrupted experience, which Pitchford describes as less borders, more lands. This approach not only expands the physical space players can explore, but also supports a non-linear story campaign where players can choose their paths through multiple story locations. The upcoming release, set for September 12, 2025, aims to attract new players to the series, building on the success of its predecessors while addressing past limitations. The game is expected to surpass Borderlands 3 in every measurable way, according to Pitchford. This move is part of Gearbox's strategy to innovate within the looter-shooter genre, offering a more open and engaging world. The anticipation surrounding Borderlands 4 is significant, especially given the mixed reception of the Borderlands movie adaptation. With the promise of a richer, more immersive experience, the game is poised to be a major release for platforms including PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2.
Capcom has announced an exciting update for its popular action RPG, Monster Hunter Wilds, with new endgame content arriving ahead of schedule. Originally planned for Title Update 3 in late September, the new content will now be included in the upcoming version 1.021 update, set to release on August 13th. This update will introduce a new quest difficulty level, a revamped reward system, and significant weapon balance adjustments. The new talisman crafting system will allow players to create talismans with various skills, offering more customization for character builds. This early release is a welcome surprise for players eager to dive deeper into the game post-main story completion. Despite the early arrival of some features, not all content from the originally planned Title Update 3 will be part of the August patch. A new monster and additional improvements are still scheduled for the September update. The Flame Fed event in Monster Hunter Wilds has been extended to conclude on August 13th, aligning with the update release, while the free challenge quest will end just prior to ensure weapon balance changes do not disrupt the event. This strategic release schedule ensures a smooth transition for players and keeps the game dynamic and engaging, reflecting Capcom's commitment to maintaining player interest and enhancing the gaming experience.
EA Sports FC 26 is set to release on September 26, 2025, marking the third installment of EA's football simulation series, following its split from the FIFA franchise. This year's game promises to enhance both online and offline experiences, offering players two distinct gameplay modes: competitive, which emphasizes fast-paced, skill-oriented action, and Authentic, which focuses on slower, tactical play. This dual approach aims to cater to a broader range of players, ensuring that both casual gamers and hardcore football fans find something to enjoy. The game will be available on multiple platforms, including PS5, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Switch, PC, and the new Nintendo Switch 2, expanding its reach even further. One of the key highlights of EA Sports FC26 is the emphasis on fan feedback, which has driven improvements such as dynamic dribbling and controlled goalkeeper deflections. The game also introduces new cover stars, with Jude Bellingham returning alongside Jamal Musiala, while the Ultimate Edition features Swedish legend Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Pre-order bonuses include early access for Ultimate Edition buyers, along with in-game content like FC points and exclusive items for the Ultimate Team mode. The return of the 5-a-side rush mode with quality-of-life updates to enhance player experience further diversifies the game's offerings. As the release date approaches, anticipation builds for how these new features will impact the player community and the competitive landscape of virtual football.
Warner Bros. Is making headlines as it continues to pursue live service games, despite recent setbacks with titles like Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, and Multiverses. A new job listing from Warner Bros. Games Montreal indicates the company is seeking an executive producer with expertise in live service strategies. This move suggests that Warner Bros. Is not deterred by the challenges faced by its previous live service endeavors. Live service games are those that receive continuous updates and content post-launch, often requiring players to stay engaged over time. The company's decision to double down on this model raises questions, especially considering the financial disappointment of Suicide Squad, which reportedly led to layoffs at developer Rocksteady. In addition to its live service ambitions, Warner Bros. Has experienced other setbacks, such as the cancellation of the Wonder Woman game at Monolith Studios, which subsequently led to the studio's closure. Furthermore, there were reports of a potential new Game of Thrones game in the works at WB Games Montreal, but details remain scarce. These developments highlight the volatile nature of the gaming industry, where even established franchises and studios can face uncertain futures. As Warner Bros. Navigates these challenges, its continued investment in live service games will be closely watched by industry observers and players alike, as it could significantly impact the company's future in gaming.
In a remarkable journey from library IT staff to YouTube stardom, Hew Moran has amassed over 7 million subscribers, becoming a notable figure in the gaming content creation landscape. His rise began after a pivotal moment at a Halo tournament in New York City, where his impressive performance caught the attention of Microsoft representatives. This opportunity led him to pivot from his library job to a full-time content creation career, focusing initially on Fortnite content and comedy skits. His breakout video, humorously addressing misconceptions about Fortnite and Master Chief, quickly gained traction, reaching 1 million views in just 2 weeks, and marked his entry into the comedy genre within gaming content. Hew's journey underscores a trend in the gaming industry where content creators can leverage platforms like YouTube to build substantial followings by blending gaming with entertainment. With over 2.8 billion views, his channel exemplifies the potential reach and impact of engaging humorous content. As he launches a new channel, Hew Plays, Hew emphasizes continuous improvement and creativity as keys to success. His story serves as an inspiration to aspiring creators, highlighting the importance of taking risks and committing fully to one's passion. With plans to post daily and expand his content repertoire, Hew Moran continues to push the boundaries of gaming entertainment while sharing his journey and insights with a growing audience.
Wuchang, Fallen Feathers, the debut title from Chinese studio Linzi, offers a visually stunning experience set during the Ming Dynasty, weaving together elements of history, mythology, and dark fantasy. The game follows Bai Wuchang, a former pirate afflicted with feathering, a disease that transforms people into monstrous beings. As a Souls-like game, a subgenre known for its challenging combat and intricate world building, Wuchang impresses with its art direction and level design, drawing comparisons to classic Chinese landscape paintings. Despite these strengths, the game is held back by balancing issues and its derivative nature, which might not fully satisfy players seeking a transformative experience. The narrative, while not groundbreaking, provides enough engagement and context through NPC interactions and cutscenes. making it accessible for players who may find the lore-heavy storytelling of other Souls-likes, such as those by From Software, too dense. The game introduces a unique mechanic whereby Wuchang's perceived monstrosity affects her interactions with human enemies, adding depth to the gameplay. While the protagonist's role in the overarching plot feels somewhat insignificant, the game still offers a compelling journey for fans of the genre, particularly those interested in a setting enriched with cultural and historical nuances.
Dotemu and the Game Kitchen are set to release Ninja Gaiden, Ragebound, a new pixel art spin-off from the classic Ninja Gaiden series, on multiple platforms including Nintendo Switch. As the game approaches its launch, Dotemu has announced that the Switch version will average 30 frames per second, FPS, while other platforms such as PC, Steam Deck, PlayStation 4 and 5, and Xbox Series XS will provide a smoother experience at 60 FPS. This news might be disappointing for Switch owners, but it is not uncommon for the older hybrid console, which often struggles to match the performance of its more powerful counterparts. On a brighter note, Dotemu has hinted that Ninja Gaiden Ragebound will benefit from the specifications of the upcoming Switch 2, suggesting potential improvements in performance, though specifics remain unclear. The game will be backward compatible, allowing players to enjoy any enhancements the new hardware might offer. Additionally, Dotemu has promised to share details on post-launch updates soon, which could include performance boosts or new content. This release marks an exciting return to the series' 2D roots, and fans are eager to see how the game will evolve across different platforms.
Fortnite, the popular battle royale game developed by Epic Games, is facing criticism from its player base over the quality of its recent emote releases. Emotes, which are animations that players can use to express themselves in-game, have become a staple of Fortnite's cosmetic offerings. However, the latest dance emote inspired by the Jonas Brothers song Sucker has been met with backlash, with players describing it as terrible and lacking originality. The dissatisfaction extends to a broader critique of recent emotes which many players feel are repetitive and uninspired, further exacerbating concerns over the game's focus on cosmetic items. The significance of this discontent lies in the fact that cosmetics are a major revenue stream for Fortnite, often overshadowing the core gameplay itself. The game's ability to maintain player interest through new skins and emotes is crucial, especially with upcoming events like the Super Showdown Live event, which promises more crossovers. While the game's character skins continue to be well received, the perceived decline in emote quality poses a risk to Fortnite's ongoing success. As players voice their frustrations online, Epic Games may need to reassess its approach to emote design to ensure it meets the expectations of its community and maintains its position in the competitive gaming landscape.
IGN has launched a set of interactive maps for Donkey Kong Bonanza, the latest installment in the iconic Donkey Kong series. These maps are designed to aid players in navigating the game's complex environments, including the Lagoon Layer, Hilltop Layer, and the Divide. They provide detailed information on essential locations and collectibles, such as Bonandium gems and fossils, as well as various challenge locations. The maps feature progress tracking and customizable filters, making them particularly valuable for completionists and new players aiming to optimize their gameplay experience. The release of these maps highlights IGN's commitment to enhancing the gaming experience by offering comprehensive resources and guides. This is especially beneficial for fans of the series, as it streamlines exploration and aids in the discovery of hidden content, encouraging deeper engagement with the game. As Donkey Kong Bonanza continues to gain popularity, these maps serve as an essential tool for players looking to master the game's challenges and unlock new content. IGN's initiative underscores the importance of community support and resource sharing in the gaming industry, providing players with valuable tools to enhance their enjoyment and success in the game.